All praises to the horizon, peace and wisdom. Wise Solace speaking. Thank you for the give and receive, Thomas, man. What's up, V Money? Eric. Marcel Savago and Soul Guided, peace and wisdom. If you guys have any questions, y'all can ask. That's what this video is for. If you guys have any questions in regards to anything in life, it wouldn't matter. Peace, Tina Hewley. I see some new feathers up there. Hopefully everyone came to learn something. Thank you for the give back, V Money. Like I said, this video is if you guys have any questions about anything specific you may want to know or learn. I may not have touched on it. I've touched on many things, but I may not have touched on a specific thing. Peace and wisdom, Crystal Jefferson. Okay, we have a question. DG said, what do you call it when you have a feeling about something or sort of have a vision and then something happens where what you felt or what you sort of seen in your mind happened? Salam, shalom. I want you guys to ask me questions in regards to like scholarship, things you don't know, not things you already know the answer to. And so I'm sure you've heard of manifesting thought, many different things you can correlate your question to answer it for yourself. You get my point? Don't take offense though. I want you guys to grow as minds, not be dependent. You know that saying, any question's a good question. This is not to discourage you guys from asking questions. Y'all have to build up y'all insecurity, but all questions are not good questions. Only good questions. I know that sounds funny. It sounds weird when I said it. All questions ain't good questions. Just the good ones are. It's like saying all apples are good. Man, only the good apples are good. Stop playing games. And so, grass, when you're dealing with questions, don't ask questions to assure answers that's already in your mind. Meaning, if you already have an answer in your mind and you're just trying to get like a confirmation, this is what most of you guys do. Y'all ask questions for confirmation. But I mean, ask questions on things you don't understand. There's like text y'all read and you don't understand it. Like that. Now, you can ask whatever you choose, but I'm just trying to help steer you guys. Crystal Jefferson said, "What's the science behind the witch and a broom?" A witch. In the past, the word for a scientist would have been a sorcerer. When you're dealing with sorcery, you're talking about science, every aspect of it. Chemistry, the alchemy of it. Alchemy being what y'all can't see, but these things still come together as well. Like hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms, they create water. This is like chemistry on an unseen level. So this is like alchemy. Meaning that's the difference between alchemy and chemistry. Meaning there is no difference, but if you need one. So alchemy is more with the things that we can't see with the naked eye. Chemistry is more of mixing and merging the things that we can see to create new things. And so if you have many aspects of science or sorcery, the words are interchangeable. A witch would be like a scientist that doesn't know what they're doing. Basically, like kind of like what you guys are in today. Y'all are not scientists, but y'all are y'all are scientists to yourselves. So y'all will damn near kill yourselves. You get it? I mean, y'all be whipping up stuff, talk about, man, I got the magic juice, it's healthy. I done seen everything. There's dudes all on 125th Street selling juice and health products. I said I noticed didn't go through. I noticed didn't go through the Food Administration. They made this at their house. Don't nobody even know they doing it. Why they doing this to people? They out there killing people. People in the daytime is gullible. Y'all will buy sea moss and anything from anybody. I don't want to knock nobody's sales. That's not what I'm here for. Meaning, if you sell sea moss or a product, I'm not trying to knock what you're doing. Be mindful that you can hurt people. And so it's a deep thing. We kind of get lost into the revenue. They're making money, and we kind of forget, like, man, I don't need to be really selling. I don't need to be selling sea moss and things. I don't know what I'm doing. You get it? And so be a little cautious in purchasing, be a little cautious in selling. I'm not saying everyone doesn't know what they're doing, but we live in a following society. One person may know what they're doing, and a bunch of others will jump on the bandwagon. You get it? And y'all will more than likely probably get the bandwagon stuff instead of the source. You get it? So it's just deep times. You got to keep your mind open. You want to get to a place where you're not pulling for outside product. All product that you need is already within. Whether you're speaking about the golds, meaning the different minerals or metals. Let me say that, the different metals. We have these in microscopic amounts within our vessel. We have anything y'all could possibly want in this outer environment within. In terms of health, all your health lies within, not on the outer. We kind of think outside things will help us. Outside things will only cause an imbalance within. So you may be sick from something, and I can give you an outside thing, a herb or something, and it may fix you on that end, but it's going to cause something on another end. Why? Because you already have what you need within to heal anything that's going on with the self. This is why you guys heal when you guys get cuts. You can get a cut that's deep enough for stitches and not get stitches. It will still close on its own, meaning you guys have a force within that's already, it's already healing as we speak. Meaning as you speaking right now or listening, I'm speaking, all of our healing forces are active. If one of you guys get cut right now, within 3-4 days, it's going to scab up. That's a certain energy within self. We overlook these things because they're so normal. But there's nothing normal about that. That's a divine thing. We carry it with self, and so you guys have to learn that more. Meaning you can seek out all the outside products for the rest of your life, but at some point in time, you're going to have to start to pull from what's within. Same with wisdom. You can seek out all the information in the world, but at some point you have to come to a conclusion. Okay, seeking knowledge is not going to get me wise. It's just going to have me full of a bunch of information. Once you get to the nitty gritty, which is whoever said that you guys needed to know anything, so then it makes you put wisdom all in a whole new perspective. Meaning many of you guys want to get wisdom because you feel like that's the way to either get you filthy rich, make your life better, make you healthy, many different reasons. But that's only because you're not looking from the perspective of you're not supposed to know anything. Meaning if we born dumb and don't know nothing, maybe that's the way. I know some of you guys will say, why would that be the way? When y'all are stupid, y'all have no worries. Kids don't have no worries because they're dumb. The older they get worries. A 2-year-old has none. He's dumb. Like, but so whoever said dumb was bad, and whoever said smart was good. And so this is why balance is important. And so when you're dealing with a witch is like another word of saying scientist in those times. Of course, a sorcerer would have been a word for a scientist. A witch would have been a rendition of a sorcerer. And so when you're dealing with the broom, what aspect of the broom are you actually asking about? You said, like, what's the science behind the witch's broom? There's no science behind the broom, but a witch does have science, if that makes sense. Meaning a witch's broom there is no, you know, the science to a broom, it's for sweeping. But in regards to the witch, let me phrase it this way. I'm assuming in your mind, subconsciously, you're viewing the witch's broom as having some special type of power. The broom is nothing. Whatever power lies with the witch. Whatever a witch is doing, the broom, with or without the broom, does not matter. It's the same way with the sorcerer. So a sorcerer has a wand, but to the untrained mind, so I suppose, meaning to the observer, I suppose, you guys are looking for instruments. So y'all will say, like, Solace has a feather. Some of you guys ask me, like, when are you going to break out the speaking claw? You get it? Like, y'all think the power lies with the instruments, and it doesn't. It's just things that people have. You get my point? Meaning a witch's broom, or the broom aspect, this is observers' mishaps and things. You get it? Meaning the broom is a broom. If a witch can fly, it's not because of the broom. You get it? It's like to say, man, Solace knows how to fly. It's because of his speaking cloth. If I'm flying, I just have on the speaking cloth. The speaking cloth is just a cloth. They, you get it? They can't do nothing unless you get it? Unless I'm doing something. And so, like I said, a witch is basically a scientist, but not, not technically learned properly. So the witch is scary. The witch is like any scientist that doesn't know what he's doing. It's very scary. It may blow the whole house down. They don't really know what they doing, but they got a lot of information. So in regards to that, now in regards to learning like what witches know, I can teach you that. You just have to know like what you want to know. You guys have like science is magic. There is no magic outside of that. And so most of you guys think magic is something that it's not. But that's not to take any glory away from it, meaning science is more magical than anything that y'all can think of. Y'all just don't look at science in that way. I'm speaking to you guys I'm nowhere near y'all right now. You get my point? But being as though this is common, it's like, okay, whatever. Science, yeah. Science is strange. How strange? It's a bunch of y'all on here right now listening to me, looking at exactly what I'm looking at the same time I'm looking at it, and you could be in Africa, like, yes, Marcel Salvago's in Israel. You get my point? What's more magical than that? That's strange. If you told someone in the past that, they'd look at you like you were crazy. And so that's not to say the technology is new. That's just to say it's new for us. Meaning all the technology and all the wisdom and sciences that we have today were had in the olden times. The difference is in the olden times they were used, the kings and the upper class used it. It was like how they were viewed as gods, and you get it, it was used for that purpose. Now it's just sold. In the past, the ruler was basically like a relative of God, or this was the narrative that was pushed, like a physical descendant of God. And so, all the cool things we have in today's times, like planes, cell phones, and watches, and stuff like that, these were the things to add on to that narrative, that they were more than just a person. So at some point, men say, I don't want to hear all that dumb shit. You just smart. You know how y'all are. Y'all don't stay dumb for long. Y'all start to get jealous, and then envy fixes y'all perspective on things. I mean, envy is not always bad. Some of you guys idolize people. You need to get a little envious. It will help. It will help you take your head out the ass. But, so this is life. And so at some point, I suppose the higher up said, man, we can just sell these things, make people go in debt, things like that. The money said, what's my interpretation of the cat in the bag? I'm not sure what you're saying. What is that? I know what the cat in the hat. Like, I know the cat in the hat. But the cat in the bag, I don't know about that one. You heard about the prostitutes at the gas station? Let me stop bothering y'all. It's all this stupid. I never heard of the cat in the bag, baby, but did you hear about the prostitutes at the gas station for $45? That's my stupid voice. I'm sorry. Nah, champ, you gotta tell me what you mean. I don't know nothing about cats in bags. That sounds like a crime. Now, one of you guys asked me about a vasectomy. Ask me about things you don't know, meaning You don't have to ask me about a C-section. I'm just giving you an example. You don't have to ask me about a C-section. You can just go look that. You get it? I deal with the sacred things, not stupid. I don't want to say stupid, but you get my point? Unless you asking something, y'all laughing too much. Unless you asking something like specific. Other than that, I don't know. You gotta be more clear with y'all. It's like asking me what's the science behind a headache. Like, that's actually a good question. I should do a whole video on that. That's deep. I'm not dumb, so whatever I say gonna be a good question. But just use y'all imagination, like, of a dumb question. You get it? That was a deep question. Some of y'all should have asked that. Hey, Solace, what's the science behind a headache? What's the science behind a seizure, Solace? Y'all have to find y'all own good questions. It's a deep thing. Questions is the way to wisdom, though. Well, not questions, but the proper answer to those questions. Peace and wisdom. I'm still waiting on you to tell me what the cat in the bag is. Tell them watch out for them prostitutes at the gas station. Prostitution is like anything in life. If you try to find a bargain, you don't ever want to get no bargain on vagina. I'll just say that. For all my youngsters out there, I ain't gonna tell you not to get a bargain on anything. Meaning you can buy bootleg clothes, whatever you choose. I wouldn't tell you to. But the one thing I'm going to tell you, you don't ever bootleg or find a bargain for. That's vagina. Stay away from the gas station. Keep your ass away from the gas station, man. Ain't nothing going on up there but the damn devil. The goddamn devil. Real life out here. Y'all better stop. Some of y'all old. Y'all like, hell yeah. I got to tell my youngsters this because they don't be listening. And at the gas station, but Satan, you hear me? If she's selling a vagina at the gas station, that's bargain vagina. You take your butt to a strip club, a nice escort service, but you stay away from the gas station, man. There ain't nothing up there but STDs, baby. I know how you young dudes get desperate. Y'all be down south. So y'all don't really have like gangbangs. You know, this is things we have up north. It's called thoughts. The whole neighborhood tore that down. Like, you know, if you need to like release, so she's there for you. For everybody. She's no one's girlfriend. She's just everybody's friend. Like, you know, she's just a part of the block. Like, like, she's like the treasury. Like, you can get vagina till you get on your feet. Did I say that out loud? I gotta get my life together. I've been saying the wrong stuff too much. Niggas running low on vaginas, so she gonna hold you down till you get on your feet. Like in jail, they'll give you some weed and stuff till you get your commissary. Then you gotta do your own thing. Then you gotta pay that back and do your own thing after that. Let me stop. I'm sorry. Some of y'all come here for wisdom for real. Y'all know I'm silly. I'm sorry. Let me get it together. Let me go and get it together. The point is this, man. If you're young, man, stay away from cheap stuff, yeah? Fuck around and catch your STD. You gonna fuck around and get sick. Trust me. It's real out here. Y'all stupid. He says she's a little loose with the loving. Yeah, you know, loose draws. That's what they call her. Loose butt. Baggy vagina. You know, she still wears, she a wide leg jean vagina. Like, she don't got skinny jean vagina. You want to get you a nice skinny jean vagina. It's tight. If the vagina like wide leg jeans, you stay away. Yo, get out of there. Why you still there for? Get out of there. You gotta talk to a nigga like it's a horror movie. Man, she got STDs, blood. Get out of here. My man got burned. Leave. It be too late. He desperate. He going in. You think he could dodge it. Say, nah, I can. STDs don't get everybody, nigga. What the fuck? Yes, they do. You think he allergic to crabs? Nigga, you are not allergic. Nobody's allergic to crabs. Stop playing games with yourself. So a lot of y'all need to just go on ahead and keep your pubic area bald. Take chlamydia medicine and all kind of shit ahead of time. Because you're disgusting. You have sex with anything. It's like I said, you be low on vagina till you get back on your feet. But in the meantime, you be going to charity spots, the gas station spots. You can't really trust them. And the only thing worse than that is getting, vagina on consignment. You don't want to do that. Because a chick will have you pay all her whole bills just for one vagina. Just one session. Like, she said, hey, babe, I ain't really got no money right now. So she take care of you. She say, oh, don't worry about it. Everybody go through hard times. She nurse you back. Give you a little vagina. Raise your confidence level. Because when niggas go broke, they start feeling like they ain't shit. Nigga get insecure. So, a woman got to come along and give a man a little vagina. Boost his shit up again. Like, why? You can still get vagina out here. Don't worry about it. You cute. So she set him straight. But she still want her shit, though, she still want that light bill or something paid. That wasn't just on the arm. So this is consignment vagina. Meaning she want that later on to get back, and she gonna put a little interest on that. Instead of you paying the light bill, you just gonna pay the whole rent. You gonna pay the whole rent next month. You owe. Like, it's real out here, man. Y'all gotta be careful. This just old school game. Things that, elders would have told you back in the day. It wasn't political correct times back in the day, so we was all able to get all the game we needed. Today times, all y'all got is like Gilly and Wallow, so they might say some real shit, but outside of that, everybody else is gonna tell y'all whatever the fuck is the politically correct. Y'all already know everything I be saying. I mean, y'all know this shit already. Say, man, Gilly and Wallow, they ain't fully brainwashed out yet, so they gonna slip up a lot and say real shit. But the game working on them. Slowly. I see them slowly working on Wallow. He be giving Gilly the side eye, like, Wallow about the Eddie Kane Gilly, man. Don't do it, Wallow. Don't do that to Gilly. If you watching, just listen to what I'm telling you, man. They gonna play on your mind and make you think you don't need Gilly. You need Gilly. Divide and conquer. Don't ever forget that shit. I don't care if Gilly burned all the bridges in the game. That's what he do. Him burning bridges is how you got here. You can't never. Y'all don't know how this shit go. Play mind games on y'all. That's why I come along, because they can't play with me. They can't play divide and conquer with me. He ain't dividing me from myself, so you can get it out your mind. Peace and wisdom. Leonard and you stupid. Like I said, y'all can't get that old school game that I came up on. The same game Willie and I'm sorry, I said Willie. I was about to say Willie and Gallo. Two of y'all should start a podcast and call it that shit. Y'all gotta get creative out here, man. The Willie and Gallo show, Then we know Willie and Gilly and Wallow had you on their show, so they can discuss with you like what kind of goofy shit you got going on. And you tell them, I'm just trying to get on, baby. It's goofy times. I'm just trying to figure out what goofy thing gonna work for me. I need it now. Let me stop. And so, grass, man, y'all getting low on real game. That's like what I just gave y'all about, baggy vaginas and things like that. It's not political correct talk, but it's real jewels where if you ain't, stick up the ass, you can really take that and really apply it. Say, nah, that was deep. Because a lot of times men don't look at it like that. You get it? We not looking at... Chicks look at men like, okay, he have this worth or this not worth. You get it? Usually it's a material thing. With men, they don't judge women by their materials. We just want vagina. Because of that, it gets strange. A man will he will lie to himself. Like, nah, that's not bargain. That's not low budget, but you get it. You know how y'all do. Y'all lie to yourselves like she not ugly and dusty, but you don't want nobody to really see you with her. But you like, nah, she alright for like just me. Nobody could see me. Like that. And so you don't want to take those chances. You gonna need your little man for days to come. You gonna need Junior. DG said, "What's your perspective on Scientology?" I apologize. I think you asked that already. You must have thought I didn't see it, but I did. I see everything. I'm just having fun right now. But even when I have fun, so there's still deep jewels in it. So you gotta just get it. Now let me get to the questions, starting with all the ones I missed. I stopped on vasectomy. Now let's go to I did cat in the bag. That's how we got where we at now. Meaning a dumb question will take the video. This is why I said, man. Only thing that's a good question is a good question, because a dumb question. Y'all know me, my wisdom is infinite. It don't just stop on wise things. I can go dumb. Y'all ever heard the story about, the dumb class? Nah, y'all heard that enough. Now, let me get to these questions. V Money said, "I'm wondering if you think the world flat or not. What's your thoughts on that?" I have many videos up. I'm actually the guy who debunked flat Earth. When I say debunked it, I mean I debunked it in this way. I explained to you guys that Earth has depth, volume, dimension. Once you have those things, flat is out of the equation. Period. You get it? Again, Earth has depth, meaning you guys dig 6 feet into the ground to bury someone. They have tunnels deeper than that. You cannot dig into a flat thing. And so you get my point? Earth is not flat. If you have any sort of knowledge, I don't want to say knowledge, but if you have any sort of common sense, you should just know that just off common sense. Earth is unleveled, meaning there's no aspect of Earth that's flat. We flatten out the terrain so we can build on it. Other than that, ain't no such thing as flat. Flat is the equivalent of zero. Meaning if I ask you what's flat, ain't nothing you can name. You could say like a table. The top of the table is flat, but the table's a whole different shape. The table's a rectangle, you get it? Table ain't really got nothing to do with flat. Flat is something you apply to shapes or to a thing. Flat table top, but the table's rectangular. It's not flat. So there's no such thing as flat, meaning to say Earth is flat. This is stuff that comes from people that. This is the bottom of the barrel of minds. This is like a child thing. Meaning you have to have a child's mind to think that Earth is flat. It's like avoiding length, width, height, depth, time. You just don't want to deal with any of the math and science of things. You just forget all of that. It's flat. That's easier. And so when the Bible says things like the four corners of the earth, it's speaking of north, south, east, west. Now you guys may have heard things like this, but I'm the one that debunked flat earth 4 or 5 years ago. These are the things I was saying. So if you heard somebody say, "Oh, the four corners of the earth is not flat," that's not what it's saying. They borrowed that from me. I'm the one that said that. It's the same like when I came and, guys were saying, the black woman is God. How does a baby know to drink milk from the titty? And so I'm the one that was like, because the baby has senses. It can smell what the hell it want to eat. Like, it smell that titty. It smell the milk in it. That's how it know to eat. So I debunked hella shit when I first came. Meaning when I first came, the first year, I was the great debunker. So I debunked everything y'all ever heard of, for the most part. And so that's why people was aggravated with me. So now a lot of you guys ask things that, I already tore to pieces. But Earth being flat is foolish. This is how me and Jabari had that sit down, because I said that, what is this dude's name that's flat earthed out? forget his name. Jabari had a talk with somebody about flat Earth, and I said that they had bust Jabari's ass, and so that's how our sit down came about. I mean, I hurt Jabari's feelings when I had said that. But y'all know Jabari, he don't be getting to the point. He's talking about the moon and shit. Just get to the Earth and you get him out of here. Jabari get to start to talking about everything but the point. And so Earth is not flat. Nothing's flat. A thing can have a flat surface, but flat is not a shape. And so to say, is Earth round or flat? Round is a shape, flat isn't. And so to compare these two things is absurd. And so you have many shapes besides round. Flat's not one, but you have way more shapes than flat and round. And so our minds have to blossom a little bit. See? Earth is the shape of a diamond. Now, Earth has an exact shape. Of course, Earth being a planet, all the planets are chakras. And so they have a vibrational pattern, meaning Earth does have a specific shape. It's not round. All shapes are round, but when you're dealing with the geometrical patterns of shapes, so you get it, a hexagon is round and an octagon. They all round, but you get my point? These are specific shapes, meaning the hexagon is a different shape than an octagon, but so they still appear round. And so like I said, Earth has a specific shape. It's not round though. Now, what's the next question? I'm laughing about the cat in the bag. You was explaining where your young homie got that from. Your old school slave terminology. They put Chicken George's foot in the suitcase. I put the cat in the bag along with Chicken George's foot. The old Negro, phrases and shit deep. You'll never know what those things meant. Slaves is like gang members. They speak in they have their own thing going. Master can't know what they say. Might be an ass whooping coming after that. So Mo said, why does the mind hide from itself? For example, people have gotten brain injury and became savants, but the talent was within the mind the whole time. Peace and wisdom. The mind doesn't hide from us. It's like I always tell you guys, wisdom is within. And the wisdom is covered up with all the lies y'all been taking in since birth. It didn't stop with Santa Claus. And so y'all have many ideals, beliefs, and flat out lies that y'all know are lies that covers up the infinite truth within. And so it's like I tell you guys, you have to go through a conscious cleansing, meaning you don't have to get brain injury to become a savant. And don't get lost, I'm wiser than a savant. So I'm just telling you, like, whatever titles y'all have, I'm wiser than them. Prophets too. I'm not a prophet. I'm wiser than a prophet. That's why I can explain to y'all, like, who the prophets, like, when I explain how Muhammad was just an indigenous man running around butt naked and Jibril gave him the word. That's what the Quran is. It's like the ancient Egyptian word Ren, your true name or the true word. So Quran is like to say the word Quran, like that word run. Is so Jabril gave Muhammad language. Of course, Muhammad was an indigenous man, him and his people. So like I said, I'm wiser than the titles that y'all have. But I'm not the wisest thing in existence. Just wiser than these things that y'all know. I'm not being funny either. So my life, like, however you need it, but you don't have to bust your head open to be a savant. You just have to grasp what I said. Y'all have to remove the lie. A lot of y'all have religious beliefs. If you have a religion, you have lie. Meaning most people in religions, they feel like the religion has been altered. To feel like a thing has been altered and still follow it is to accept lie upon yourself. You get it? And so I mean like that. A lot of you guys mistake religion and God as one. Most people in religion want to strengthen their relationship with God, but they wind up strengthening their religion with people in the religion. They start to have pacts with people in the religion. And some of y'all in religions, you kind of say that sometimes. Like, yeah, I'm getting caught up in the church, man, and all the gossip and bullshit going on in the church. But I really just trying to strengthen my relationship with, the Father. I ain't really got time for all that other shit. I ain't really come here for that. But I kind of done found myself wrapped up in it. Some of y'all got little issues in the church, man. You don't even want to go on Sunday because, you the topic of discussion this week. It's a gossip-filled place. So you the topic of discussion this week. You like, I'm just trying to worship the Lord. I ain't trying to be bothered with you people. And so it gets deep. The point I'm making is whatever I'm saying about religion has nothing to do with God. A lot of you guys think I don't believe in God. I know God. I don't have to believe in God. So it's not the things that y'all try and make it our religion. Religion exploits God. So like whoever makes up the religion, they're doing it to exploit God truly. So most of you guys know these kind of things already. You may not just like who it's coming from. I'm not sure how it works with man's brain, but like I always tell you guys, everything I explain to y'all already know. Y'all just have lie. Y'all got a lot of lies y'all like to hold on to. And so it's about letting go. Of course, y'all want to be accepted. So some lies y'all may accept or some things y'all may just go with so you don't look like the asshole standing out or going against. But these are all the things that disturb you from the divinity within. When I say the divinity, I'm speaking of the wisdom. Meaning if you can clear away all the lies and things like that and not be a follower, for acceptance sake, and just be true to self. You get it? I speak the truth. Sometimes y'all don't like that, but I know y'all know it's the truth. I know most of you guys know whatever he say is the truth. He ain't really a liar. He'll say whatever the fuck. If it's the truth, he don't care. Like, you have to get to that place to where truth is all that concerns you. See, wisdom is a matter of truth. And so if truth is what you seek, you have to be it first. And so this doesn't mean you have to know all truth. This just means you have to be truthful. And it starts with the ideals y'all hold on to, the things y'all get it, the things y'all say, the things y'all go with. I cannot go with any lie. I cannot accept any lie. It will interfere with my wisdom. And so if you guys are all saying a black woman is God, I have to speak out against it to keep my frequency good. That's one of the rules. I think it's even written in one of the ancient books. But that's a real rule. Meaning if you hear lie and you are present when lie is being spoken, you have to say something. You get my point? You cannot just be silent. That doesn't mean you have to attack. You get it? It's not about you being an enemy of the lie. You just have to be the sun. You get it? If a lie is being told, if shade is being pushed out, that part. You have to tell the truth. If you stay quiet, grasp, you are one with lie. And so this will interfere with your understanding. When I say understanding, I mean you guys don't understand a lot of things in regards to life because of that. The more y'all shed, the lies y'all hold on to, the more things will become clear. The more lie you adopt, the more lie you take in, the more you resonate on that. Meaning it will be more likely for you to accept lie instead of truth. It's like when I say nationality is a lie. It is a ploy to make you guys go against each other. A nationality, the name of it, was just made up by whoever colonized the land. Christopher Columbus or whoever colonized South America, or let's say Puerto Rico. That's where they went first. Whoever did. It wasn't called Puerto Rico then. And there was no Puerto Ricans there. But after they named the place Puerto Rico, then they named the people that. Now, you had people on those same lands, and so they called them Dominicans and named their part of the territory DR. But these two people are the same. But they're not in their minds now because of that sorcery called nationality, which is a lie. Just putting lie in people's head. Now, when I tell you guys, y'all have to abandon y'all nationalities. So y'all have it like that. Y'all know what I just said is full-blooded truth. Ain't no going around it. But you still don't live it. You see how I say it? I don't care who takes offense. It's the truth. You have to get to that place where you have self completely separated from lie. Where everyone knows, like, I'm not truthful in private. I don't believe nationality is a lie in private, and in front of all of you, I'm like, no, Black Power. Listen now. Man is man. And that's the bottom line of it. And when we promote our race, all we're doing is adding on to strengthening that sorcery that was put on us. I mean, all you're doing is helping the Babylon when you do that. I know it's hard to see it that way. You say Black Power and my race is great and Mexican pride, and I know it don't seem that way to you. You like, no, I'm being loyal to my race like I'm supposed to. And I can dig it. But this is how sorcery works. I give you a thing, and the more you pump it, you strengthen me. I'll give it to you guys in a term that y'all can grasp. The harder the rapper goes, making hits, the more he strengthens the label and the CEO of it. Meaning the more work he do, and the harder he grind, the richer he make the CEO. That part. He eventually realizes that, like, hold on. The CEO is against me. This is why I'm supposed to have a lawyer. Meaning when you sign in a record deal with a record company, this is why you get your own lawyer, because truly the record company is working against you. Meaning there's business on the table. It's their job to get the bulk of the money. And it's your job to get the bulk of the money. Look at it like that. There's $20 million on the table. The label needs to get at least 19 of it. You need to get at least 19 of it. Y'all both have something to offer. Meaning you have the talent and they have the connection. Usually the rapper doesn't know that. You get it? He doesn't know that part. And so when he comes to get the deal, they don't even have to try to get the 19. They just give him the million. Here, you take the million. He don't know the 19 on the back end. They already took that. And so you have to look at it like that. Nationality and all these things that we were given, it plays on our emotional state and that, this is why y'all can't work together. Babylon has given y'all many aspects of separation that y'all refuse to let go of. Religion being one. Why it's not just one religion? That part is for a reason. You think all the religions couldn't be bound into one? They all the same. The Quran got the same characters as Christianity, and so do Judaism. So why are we playing games? That part. It ain't playing games. It's called sorcery. It's a simple thing. It works like fucking y'all would never believe, boy. You can try it out on children. It works amazing. And so now you have all the NBA players. They play basketball. They take care of their family. They could never grasp that that game is a part of that psychology. Meaning everything y'all got that falls into teams or sections, it's to strengthen y'all staying separated in the mind. Even the fans lose their mind. Meaning even the Knicks fans got beef with the Bulls fans. They will get the knuckling up in there on a real level. You feel me? Y'all go crazy over these games. Cowboy fan will jump. A Cowboy fan will deck the opposing team. He don't care. He a cowboy. Like, you know, he ain't signed no contract, but in his mind, he is a cowboy. And you better watch your mouth. You feel me? So that's what I mean. Meaning this sorcery go deep. Y'all look at it like, nah, it ain't that deep. It is. It's a blueprint to this. You got to make a whole bunch of things for separation for them to fall into. Y'all have layers of separation. So even if y'all abandon y'all nationality, y'all still have like religion to keep y'all separate. Even if y'all abandon that, so y'all still got like sports y'all like. They make sure there's layers. So if you abandon one thing, there's a backup. Meaning y'all have deep psychological warfare put on y'all. It's layered up. I got the stretch. Like I said, whatever you guys notice as sorcery, there's layers of it. So just use that as an example. Meaning y'all have layers of separation sorceries placed upon y'all for y'all to fall into. It starts as a kid when you're in school and they have the end of the year race and they're grooming the mind to compete. When y'all in school and y'all taking the test and they are saying like who got the best grade, the test is to see like who's smarter than who for the purpose of separation, or to make y'all want to be separated. You know, the house slave worked in the house not because he was special, but because it was going to strengthen that separation of the mind, to where the outdoor slave, he gonna feel some kind of way. You get it? If you got different classifications of things, one thing is going to get treated better than another. And so you setting up the blueprint, meaning you setting up the field for exactly what you want to happen. Meaning if you want to divide a people, all you have to do is give them a whole bunch of things to make them go against one another. But it has to be fun. So you start with games. Hey, let's play football. Y'all go on this side and y'all go on this side. I'm going to show y'all how to play football. It's fun. Now they learn a new game and it is fun. And they play it. You show them more games. Hey, let me show you how to play chess. You get it? So now the mind is adopting competition. Once competition is instilled in the mind, you can forget coming together. Even those that come together will compete against one another, just like in a music group, just like on a basketball team, just like in anything you can think of, even a family. So the one sibling's jealous of the other. You get it? You hanging out with your boys right now. Y'all all competing like who's the flyest and get the most money out the crew. Subconsciously. So you get my point? These things were instilled in y'all long ago. And so it's these things that have to be cleansed from the mind. This is why I say a conscious cleansing is important before you engage into acquiring wisdom. Wisdom is a scary thing. It's not something you're supposed to deal with. Meaning this is where all the demons, ghouls, and goblins and things that y'all have heard of, spirits, this is where all these things lie, within the mind space. The same way you see a person lose their mind and they see shit and hear shit and they walking around all spooked out and you like, yeah, they crazy. They need medicine. It's real to them. Meaning when you get to playing with your mind, that part, you can truly afflict yourself beyond what you can fathom. Trying to pull in wisdom the way y'all do with information, this is a travesty. Trying to pull in wisdom the divine way, like I told you guys, wisdom is something within. To try to pull the wisdom from within before cleansing the inner self of the lie, the guilt, the envy, the fears, and all these things, and to just try to pull wisdom from the divine places of yourself like that, yeah, this is when you're going to pull the demons and things from the lower self out. Y'all don't invent thoughts. Thoughts come to y'all. Again, try to pull wisdom from within self, the divine way, and not cleanse self. Well, this is when man, get into the dark natures of himself. So basically, this is how a magician, the way y'all know it, like a scary, spooky magician worshiping the devil and shit and the darkness, and that's how that happens. The intent was good, but the self wasn't clean, and you get it? And so the same way I say isolate yourself is the way to get wisdom. Isolating yourself is the way to sell your soul to the devil. This is what magicians do. They seclude themselves for a certain amount of time, and then they have a whole ritual that they do within this darkness and isolation. That same method can be applied to someone who cleansed themselves. Meaning, somebody could have went through a conscious cleansing and they cleansed themselves of all the guilt, the pride. You get it? And they're like a baby now in their emotional state, meaning they're clean and pure. They're not going to even argue with you. It's like, you get it? They're purified of all the lies and things they were holding on to, speaking beliefs and things. To isolate them, so they're gonna come out really wise, meaning they're gonna emerge that wisdom, make it emerge up, dig it up. For somebody that's not cleansed in that way, think of somebody that's coming straight off the street and they just, you get it? They want the wisdom for an agenda. You get it? The mind isn't fully purified. They still have little things with them. You're gonna take this wisdom and bring it back to the block, baby, and you get it? Like that. They're gonna invoke something else within the self. It's all is within self. Meaning when y'all drink alcohol and things like that and then the character change, you have many characters within self. They're buried, but they can be invoked. When I say invoked, meaning they can be brought up within self. The same way anger. Anger is an individual. This is why when everyone gets angered, it's like the same person. Same expression of the face. So, it's deep, but wisdom's a sacred thing. You're not supposed to embark on that until you have like someone like myself to guide you through it and bring you through the conscious cleansing part. Stabling out your emotions, stabling out your mind first. Otherwise, mind gonna break. I see one of you guys asked my perspective on Scientology. I don't have a perspective. All of these things are falsehoods. One of you guys said the eyes are the windows to the soul. The soul is mind. Mind is awareness. Eyes are just physical manifestations of the soul, not the window to it. But an extension of it. No different than the brain. I mean, the eyes lead to the brain. The brain is a result of the mind. Meaning the physical brain is created because the mind constantly thinks. The mind is like airs. And so within the airs, you have all your microscopic levels of life coming together, creating substance. Cerebral spinal fluid, fresh waters, one and the same. So the body is full of liquid because of this reason. Some of that liquid becomes thick and gooey, like the brain. Okay, let me try to get to some of these questions. Watts can fly. Yeah, you have the wrong perspective, champ. Peace and wisdom. Oh, you a little throwed off. Walt Disney was there to witness the firmament. Some of y'all don't need to come here, man. This ain't the channel. Kerry Keaton, you said you like Judaism. And so this is what I mean. You guys have problems with lie. Meaning, if you believe religion has been altered, then that means it is a lie. Y'all like strange. Y'all think a little bit of lie don't mean nothing. Once something got one piece of speck of lie on it, it's a lie now. It ain't truth no more. Truth is purely truth. Again, you say, man, y'all are disturbing sometimes. It's deep. Don't take offense, though. I don't mean nothing by it. But like I said, man, truth is the foundations of the wisdom. I got to stay on frequency. Some of y'all, man, just said what he said, and you said that. I like Judaism. You can like whatever you want, champ. Like I said, like truth. This is where wisdom lies. Soul is the mind. You have many words for things. A soul is just to say like what you are if you remove your physical body and your spirit body, which is a substance. So then you're an awareness. This awareness has a makeup, a vibration, meaning as awareness, so you experience unawareness. We call that unconsciousness. You experience consciousness, and then you have this thing called dream. It's like a consciousness in between physical awareness and unconsciousness. And so there's three aspects to the mind. This mind being the soul of self. So mind is awareness. A soul is an individual awareness within, like how y'all are. Y'all have your own conscious, our own awareness separated from all of the cosmic space or cosmic awareness. Not to say you disconnected from it. It's like a bubble in water. It ain't disconnected from the waters in it. It's just got its own piece. Watts can fly. Can you please stop, brother? I don't have time for disturbed people. Don't take offense, though. I don't mean nothing by it. You have to just be aware of yourself. The way you're carrying on and commenting like that, not really saying anything. Disturbed. Or you're appearing that way. And so be clear when you speak, when you come here. Get your mind together. I'm not a child. Oh, let me say that better. I'm not young. You got one more time, champ, and then I'm gonna block you. The rest of y'all, if y'all have questions, y'all can ask, like I said. This is upscale knowledge. Meaning, up is high. And so this is what you should be focusing on growing to. Perfecting self. When people say they can't be perfect, what they're saying is, I don't want to be perfect. I say that because being perfect is easy. It's a matter of doing nothing. It takes actual work to
I just seen Carlos. Where Carlos?
I don't know.
In the water?
I don't know.
There was nobody in the water just now?
I'm doing something. I wasn't paying that no mind.
Huh?
I'm doing something. I wasn't paying that no mind.
Oh, all right.
Can we get a vlog on your everyday life? Or this channel is strictly for wisdom and not on who you are? I've said numerous times while you were present, you can ask whatever you want. Stop acting stupid, Gary Keaton. You do this often. I don't really got time for stupidity. Again, I'm positive you've heard me when I've said that. I've got comments in the comment section where I say that. Stop playing stupid. You can ask whatever you want. It's the same with wisdom. You ask me something stupid, like you don't got a brain to know on your own merit. So FS Abdul Ghaffar, you been here for too long, champ. We not doing that. Don't take offense either. Meaning some of y'all been here for quite a while and you still asking dumb. You get it? How you don't know the answer to that already? Didn't I break that down in this video? Like, I don't want to seem like, a bad person. That's why I say some of y'all just don't come here. You're not really helping yourself and you're not helping me. I'm not sure what y'all in life for. It is to be stupid. On purpose, like, I don't know. I ain't really here for them types. Peace and wisdom. Orlando Lawrence. It wouldn't matter if you just came in, champ. You've been coming to this. Peace and wisdom. Some people want to be stupid. Meaning, I know he already knows my take on flat earth. This is not even a new topic. You got to be stupid if you still stuck on that. But the brother wants to act like he don't know my take on it, but he's been coming here quite a while, so I'm certain. My channel is for when you have a certain level of wisdom. Meaning my channel is for those that are wise. Basically the people that y'all learn from. That got a little bit of wisdom somewhere in them. They just need to have it adjusted. Some of y'all, you haven't begun to deal with wisdom. You just like follow, flip-flop. You get it? When I say that, I'm not sure if you do that, so then you take offense. But I'll say it again. That's stupid if you're doing that and then you ask questions and then you feel stupid afterward. It's a matter of that. The man already told you. What that don't got nothing to do with wisdom. That got to do with modern day flip-flopping around and being a follower. And so wisdom's a real thing, you know? A real thing that you need, but you gotta clean yourself out. Meaning y'all all dirty in the mind. Y'all think wisdom is to make y'all like rich. You know, wisdom is to make you the best you could possibly be. You being the richest that you could be is what's gonna bring about your demise. And so wisdom is somewhere in the balance where it know the perfect measure of what you need and don't. Again, some of y'all think wisdom is about you acquiring everything in life you want. But that ain't wise. That's the equivalent of being impoverished, to have everything you want. That's the quickest way to make life meaningless. You don't be like Bow Wow out here, 30 years old, talking about I'm ready to kill myself because I did everything already. Wisdom is about understanding balance, moderation. Ain't about you getting wisdom so you can be filthy rich. It's about you getting wisdom so wisdom can fulfill you in every aspect of your troubles. Your troubles ain't that you ain't got everything in life. Your troubles may just be that you impoverished. You get it? And so wisdom will take you out of that poverty. You may be sick, struggling with an illness. Wisdom will take you out of that illness. Now, one in the extremes of things, that ain't got nothing to do with wisdom no more. That got to do with the lower self, the greed of self, and J. Rob said when he lucid dreams, he means when he lies. Like I told you guys earlier, a lot of you guys hold on to lies, boy. It's the reason why you don't have wisdom and all you have is popular modern day talk. Meaning if I go outside of lucid dream talk, you ain't got nothing to say. That part, meaning y'all are filling yourselves up on things that don't even matter. That's how you know it's fake. What the hell do lucid dreaming got to do with life on a real level? What you gonna do with that? That's how y'all should see the extent of y'all stupidity. Y'all are making up shit that don't even got nothing to do with nothing. I could see if you gonna make up a wisdom, at least let the wisdom be for a purpose, for something. Y'all are making up wisdoms like fucking video games. Oh, I got this new science where I can control my dream. Okay, what's controlling your dream doing for your physical reality? You don't live in dreams, stupid. I'm not speaking to no one specific. I'm just speaking of the lucid dream liars. Because y'all will drag things on forever. How can you control your dream and y'all don't even control y'all reality? That part. You see how I dissect and chop every aspect of what y'all say? Just chop it all up. It don't matter if you a lucid dreamer. There's nothing you can really say to that. What you gonna say? No, you wrong? How I'm wrong? What part did I just say that was wrong? Y'all ain't even got no control of y'all physical life. Because you can't. All you can do is observe and react. The same thing you can do in a dream. Outside of that, man speaking lie. It's like a man telling you I can create physical life and... Shut the fuck up. Man, shut up with all of that. Yes, the video is 4 questions. Peace and wisdom. Rob, get your mind together, champ. You just said you was lucid dreaming, now you agreeing with me. How can you? Lucid dream is fake. So don't skip over that and go into, yeah, that's what I was saying. You wasn't. You was popular modern day talking. I'm an older gentleman, so I don't really, that's a sure way to show me you a goddamn bozo. Meaning y'all forget there's real people in life. And want to see uniqueness, not clown shit. And so, try not to take offense. That's why I keep saying that. I real talk. When you're dealing with fake people, when you get the real talk in them, they take it as an offense. Like, he dissing me or he insulting me. You could look a man in his eye and tell him like, I don't even want to say that, but y'all know what I mean. If I tell y'all, man, y'all got on tight pants and big shoes, y'all clowns. Y'all take that as an offense, not the actual truth. You do have on tight pants and you do have on big ass shoes. They bulky. Clown shit. The description of a clown. That. Cool said, how old are we really? As in man or civilization, or what your breakdown? You view time. I'm going from what you just said. You view time like a ruler, like a calendar, like a physical thing separate from the self. And this is what calendars and rulers and things have done to y'all. It has made y'all stupid. Don't take offense. I'm about to answer your question. And so when you say, how old are we really? You know, you're speaking of civilized man. Man age starts when he starts counting. That's not to say time wasn't already going. But when he decides to learn how to count and keep track of this count, so this is how old man is as civilization. Meaning, man don't have no age. That's Babylon monkey stupid talk. Other than that, the best you can do with time or the age of man is just go to when man started counting. But that ain't gonna get you the age of man. Man had to be around before he started keeping track of a count. And so the point I'm making is the question is based on falsehoods. So you would never get an answer. It's a deep thing. Try to grasp. Existence. Man create time out of existence. But time is just a made-up thing. Outside of that, you have existence. If you want to keep a number on it, you can. You exist. If someone wants to keep track of your age every year, they can. Who says they can't? But, you get my point? But, for the most part, you just exist. You can forget your age. You can stop counting. You get my point? It's... Hopefully that answered your question, cool. Orlando Lawrence said, how do you deal with resistance? You deal with resistance by understanding that you are the resistance. Meaning you view resistance as something opposing the self. You don't view self as what is opposing and what is resisting. And so when you look at resistance for what it is, which is a battle of the self, so you can just stop. But if you're looking at resistance from the opposite perspective, well, you're never going to be able to stop resistance or deal with it. It's like swimming upstream. The stream isn't resisting you. You the one swimming up it. You're the one resisting it. But if man is swimming upstream, so he's gonna speak it from the perspective of the stream. You get it? Say, man, this stream is man walking uphill. He gonna say, man, this hill killing me. You get it? He gonna speak like the hill is the one doing the resisting. You get my point? And so when you're dealing with resistances in life, this is where y'all troubles come from. You know, things not going your way. Arguing with a spouse and them not seeing your perspective. And you get it? Different aspects of resistances in life. These were resistances, we kind of call them problems, issues. We don't look at self as the issue and say, whatever's the resistance is me. Like I said, once you can cleanse the self out and be able to do that, you won't no longer have any resistances in life. You will just flow with life in whatever the circumstances are. So you flow with them. Meaning even your enemy or your opposition will just flow, like flow for your greater good. All will serve you when you stop resisting. The river will blow you down the stream to where you need to go when you stop flapping around, you get it? And move with the river. Work with the river. The river's going downstream, work with it. You're going somewhere that way. So just getting an understanding of life. You say, well, I'm going the opposite way that the river pushing me. No, child. That's resistance. The river is life. Wherever the river's bringing you is where you need to be. Wherever you were going, it doesn't matter because you don't have to be anywhere. This is a lie you told your own self. Like, I have to be over here because it's better. Listen, that's a part of resistance. All you have to do is exist and experience and get all you can get out of life. If the river's blowing you downstream, so then you get to experience what's down there. And so there is no resistance outside of self. Meaning if you have an argument with someone, you can always view yourself as the resistance and then the argument will be over. Right? Or you can try and force them to see that they are the resistance and you right, and you ain't gonna get nowhere that way. You're gonna get more argument. Hopefully you guys grasp. Cool said, why does Babylon have so much significance in the world today? You guys have to get on y'all wisdom, meaning y'all don't know nothing. A city is Babylon. All you, for the most part, have is cities. So, you get my point? When you're looking at things from the reality of what they are, meaning I don't know what Babylon is to you. Like I said, y'all get lost on words. Y'all forget you have to have an understanding of the words. You can babble Babylon all day, but if you don't know what Babylon is, most of y'all think Babylon the first city. Babylon is a city. Of course, there was a first one. it wasn't saying it stopped there. And so again, a lot of y'all think Babylon was the first city. Babylon was the name for city. when you only had one. The same way y'all have the word city, and it's for any city you can think of. It doesn't matter the name of the city, it's a city. New York, DC, wherever. Durham, it's just a city. Like, that part. Remove the word city and replace it with Babylon. That's what Babylon is. Just another word for city. Everything they say about Babylon is what y'all live in y'all city. It's a sin against man, meaning it makes y'all slaves so y'all can indulge in the resources that's free here. Work all day so y'all can buy back resources that grow out this joint for free. Put y'all under a system. This thing becomes a part of the mind. And so, say, why does Babylon have so much significance? It's because you're a part of one. Outside of that, Babylon is insignificant. It is a place that's just self-destructive. It's killing itself. All that doesn't have anything to do with Babylon doesn't have anything to worry about. When COVID hit all the Babylons, nobody outside of Babylon's cared. Where's the news station for the people that don't live in the Babylon? That part. They don't need one because ain't shit happening. They life good, peaceful. They don't have people afflicting them for no damn reason. Because it's good for business. This is why y'all get fucked over, just for that reason. This is business at the end of it. Fucking plastic glove and fucking plastic gloves and nurse masses. Whoever made them shits is filthy. They done got filthy rich in a year. Meaning whoever's responsible for making plastic gloves and those masks that y'all wear over y'all face, y'all just made them the richest person in the world in the last 2 years, and it haven't reflected yet. Meaning they already the richest person in the world, but ain't nobody do a tally yet. So, that shit deep. Everything's a trick. It's like Monopoly. Yeah, you're not grasping cool, but it's because you're not reflecting on self. Meaning, you're speaking past the first question like your first question wasn't ignorant. And so when you got the answer to the first question, you were supposed to adjust your ignorance. Ignorance being the not knowing. And so I explained all I did in regards to Babylon being a city so you can grasp the measure of your stupidity and adjust. Y'all get answers but never adjust the mind. Meaning, if you're getting an answer and you are not registering the answer into the brain and making that a part of it now, that part. Y'all never seem to get wiser because of that. The self is never adjusted. Wisdom is self-awareness, not outside awareness. You measuring your stupidity. Some of y'all are measuring y'all wisdom. And so this is the beginnings of your stupidity. Wisdom is infinite. You don't need to measure that. What you need measure is the stupidity, because that's what's interfering with your flowing wisdom. And so wise men don't check to see how wise they are. They check to see if they still got some stupid left. It's about cleansing away dumbness. Y'all think wisdom is a matter of receiving in a bunch of wise stuff. No, it's about removing stupidity. The wisdom's there. Behind all the stupid stuff y'all say is deep shit. I don't think y'all know that. Meaning y'all not gonna not talk. But so like, If y'all don't talk from y'all stupidities, y'all have no choice but to talk from the divine parts of self. Where being truthful with self lies. Orlando Lawrence said, "Where's the gold located in the body?" Peace and wisdom, champ. I'm going to answer your question right now. Now, your question is based off of materialistic minded stupidity. I say that so you can measure your own stupidity. Therefore, when I'm giving you the answer, hopefully you guys are not high ego. Wisdom is low ego thing, meaning bring the ego down a little bit. I'm not insulting y'all. So this is how you have to learn. Like I said, wisdom is finding the stupidity in self. And so if no one shows you like, hey, that was stupid what you said, look, let me show you how. You get my point? Man is not gonna seek out his own stupidity. He has to be giving like examples and pushes, and then he gets it on his own. From there, then you guys will like pull out the stupid things and say, hold on, that's dumb. I ain't even about to say you get it. Y'all will have the mind to catch it now. But as of now, y'all don't even have the mind to catch the stupidity. When it's said or if the self says it, it has to be brought to the self. Peace and wisdom, Orlando Lawrence, indeed. And so, where is the goal located in the body? In my magazine called The Spirits in the Spine, aka the lesser key of Solace. I explain all the metals of the body and where they are in the spine. Cervical spine, C1 through C7 vertebra, those bones, those are your, what is that word for that metal? Not gold, the other one that starts with the C. Damn, y'all haven't been paying attention, huh? Some of y'all got my book in there, you know. The 7 bones of the cervical spine. Thank you, Orlando Lawrence. This is your copper going into your tens. Beneath the cervical spine, you have your thoracic spine, T1 through T12 vertebrae. T1 through T12, this is your tens, your different stages of tens. And it goes all the way down. Now, the point I'm making is this, because some of you guys are going to say, man, my spine ain't muddles. The metals in the bodies is what helps to produce the blood and the bone of the body. Meaning you have iron in your blood. I'm going to say that again because some of y'all are slow. Hey man, my bones don't have no metals in it. You have iron, that's a metal, in your blood. Your blood is liquid. That part. Again, you have iron in your blood. Every metal in the body is in a specific place. The precious ones in the spine. And so the gold is coming from the central part of the brain or the top of the staff being the spine or the scepter. How a scepter has all the jewels on it. If you've ever seen a king's scepter, think Queen Elizabeth. She has a scepter. You can Google, let me see an image of Queen Elizabeth's scepter. Spelled S-C-E-P-T-R-E. You're going to see a stick covered in jewels. Basically a staff full of jewels, diamonds, all kind of things. This is a rendition of the spine within the body. And so, like I said in my magazine, The Lesser Key of Solace are the spirits in the spine. I explain how, the spine is an instrument. Of course, you have your vocal cords. This is how y'all make sound. So think of your spine and then all the vocal cords and nerves, and you get it? It's like a chordophone instrument. And so when y'all speak, the chords are being pulled. This is how y'all make different sound, different syllable. And that, the gold, well, not the gold, but the metals from the specific place of the spine is being pushed out into the body. Meaning if y'all speaking from a lower mind, meaning the levels of consciousness is a matter of your spine. Your spine is a part of the brain. It's not a separate thing. This is why it says the lesser key of Solomon. The spine is like the lesser part of the brain, or the extension of it. Like I said, the brain and the spine is the brain. It's the whole of the brain. We only kind of count the part in the head. And so the levels of conscious lie in the spine. All the spirits lie in the spine. Everything is in the spine. The sacrum is the most important part of the spine. And so the sacrum, this being, your silvers, S1 through S5 vertebra. They're fused together, but this is your silver part of the spine. Above that is your lumbar part of the spine, L1 through L5 vertebra, your leads. Your leads. And so you have your positive metals on the top, your negative metals on the bottom. Meaning silver is opposite of copper. Tin is opposite of lead. You get it? The spine is in a specific order. You guys can have like an iron imbalance or a gold imbalance, or you get it? A copper imbalance. When y'all go to the doctors, y'all get your iron levels checked, but nothing else. Meaning doctors have not advanced to that level yet, where they realize it's not just about the iron, but there's other metals in the body, and if these things become low or too high, it will cause an effect. Meaning if y'all gold levels become too high, you guys will get sick. The thing is, when you go to the hospital, they ain't gonna know what to tell you the problem is. Some of y'all have sicknesses now, and that is the issue. One of the metals in your body that is not being counted, you get it? They only count the iron. One of your metals have become imbalanced, meaning too high or too low, and you are suffering from a sickness that they keep telling you they don't know what's wrong with you. Just hang in there, keep coming back, and they gonna keep checking, and you getting tired of going back. And it's a matter of simple thing like that. The same way your iron can get low and you can start to feel cold and shit. Get it? Your copper can go high and you can start to bug the fuck out. You can get real, like, you can have anxiety like that. Copper get too high, then y'all get like mad anxious. But you don't know why, like you feel anxious. Y'all don't even call it anxiousness. You ain't settled. So, get the magazine, visit wiseservant.org. There's a lot of deep wisdom in regards to your spine in that magazine. A lot of people get lost in the title, the spirits in the spine. You get it? They get lost in occult wisdom. They think I'm teaching that. No, I'm teaching science. And so it's speaking of that, meaning what I just told you, that specific thing is explained in the magazine, but more in depth than what I just said. Some of you guys got the magazine, so you know what I mean. I start from the mental healing of it, meaning the spine has to do with the healing of self. It has to do with the metals of self. When the cells in your body die, they do not leave your body, but that energy is recycled to the spine. This is why I say the spirits are in the spine, meaning the spirits of the dead are within the vessel. Again, when the cells in your body die and new ones are born, the old cells don't just blow away. That part. They are brought to a specific place in the body, which is the spine, meaning they are brought back to the entity where they got their life from. You, the sperm cell that got the egg, are the body. Sperm cell gets egg, egg starts developing, you start getting millions and billions of cells within that egg, the egg being the body. That body is born out. All those cells in that body, they got their spirit or their energy from the initial one, which would be you. You're the spirit in the body, and they all have spirits because of you. When they die, we're speaking of the cells in your body, their energy or spirit returns to where it came from, which is you. And you're located in the vertebra, meaning inside the spine vertebrae. That's where inside the vertebrae is where the spine is. All that gushy, slushy substance, that's you. That's your spirit. When you ejaculate, it is pieces of that being pushed out. That's the spirit of God. Meaning you are the spirit of God. A lot of y'all think in the beginning of the Bible when it says in the beginning the spirit of God, y'all get lost with that being God. No. It would have just said in the beginning God. It didn't. It said something of God. That part. Meaning the spirit of God ain't God, but it's of it. It's something from it. It is not the supreme thing. And so when I say y'all are spirits of God, grasp. Y'all ain't the supreme thing, but y'all have the substance of it in self. The substance of God, that is. And so the central brain, this being the top of the spine, this is where your gold is being, produced at. Cervical spine, the neck area, this is your coppers. Thoracic spine, this being the chest and upper gut area, your tens. Sacrum, your silvers. I'm sorry, I skipped lumbar. This is your gut pelvic area. This is your lumbar spine, your leads. Then you have your sacrum beneath that. That's your silvers. And then you have your coccyx. This is your... I forgot the word for it. Right on the tip of my tongue. What is the first planet? What did I tell you guys the first planet was? Mercury, I'm sorry. I got a science to remember, and I be forgetting. Some of y'all laws. I say, what you mean? Mercury is a liquid, a metal. The planet is too. Like, shit, the chakras align with the spine. We live in a body, so like, our planet is a chakra. It aligns with the spine, so like, it's deep. Mercury is in the part of the spine where the mercury is. This is why the pyramids all have like clear water at the bottom, or either mercury. Meaning the pyramids is like the parts of the spine, the back part. Meaning all the pyramids we have, they all go from south to north or down to up. Like I said, they are part of the spine, the back part of it. Not the spine, the vertebrae, the bones. You know what I mean. It's all the same though. Like I said, just get the magazine. It has that chapter in it. It has... My magazines have a variety of different lectures. So it's not a book where you get it and then it's just one topic. Meaning there's a topic called nationality is a lie, who is first father, many different lectures, like I said. But the first section is dealing with the spine. Have a little ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead scholarship in there, showing y'all the correlation between the nectar and the goetic spirits. Meaning you have spirit summoning practices. All the spirits and spirit summoning practices, they coincide with the ancient Egyptian netta. Of course, when you're dealing with ancient Egyptian netta, these are the dead. The netta ain't got nothing to do with the physical life. They got to do with before that and after that. The dead. So y'all have to grasp. The nettas are like angels. Angels got to do with the dead. So don't ever lose sight of these things. Meaning angels ain't a part of physical life. I ain't say they couldn't intervene. Whatever your belief is your belief. But I'm just saying the angels got to do with that other realm that we call death. Peace and wisdom, Orlando Lawrence. You welcome, brother, when you get a chance. Make sure you give back. I believe in balance. I learned from life, these are the first lessons that life teaches us. Give and receive. You inhale, then you have to exhale, meaning you have to give that, you have to give back. You took oxygen, you have to give back carbon. But this is how things stay balanced and good. And so when you get a chance, you make sure you give back. I like to live on a balanced system. I'll give you wisdom now. You give back later on the back end sometime. As opposed to putting it all in, magazines and things. Business is evil, so I try and stay away from it. I try to get you guys to get more in your honor. This is what life is about. Just giving of the self. If everyone's giving of the self, no one's lacking. So the more balance y'all get, the more I can, remove some aspects of my business, because it's truly annoying. Business, that is. Peace and wisdom, Orlando Lawrence. You can always click the links whenever you get a chance. I mean, you can always click the description arrow. My links are in the description of this video. And the others as well whenever you get a chance. So you don't have to search. Anyone else wants to give back, you can do so through Super Chat. Like someone did earlier, I believe that was Thomas Mann. Or you can visit paypal.me/Solace Solari. Or cash.app/$ the real Solace. In regards to you guys giving back, peace and wisdom 300. No, that's what I do. Give motherfuckers the business. Let me stop. That's what I do. Give niggas like Herman Smalls the business. Let me stop bothering Herman Smalls. I like Herman Smalls. But Y'all know what I do. Peace and wisdom, Mike Cobb. Thanks for the salute. I actually put Herman Smalls. Y'all ended his career. Sanjettis, Jabaris. Jabari's like a doll. Sarnetta has to hold him up, otherwise, shit is shit through. So this is what I do. You debate me, your career gonna be over. So it's best to just have a nice, simple conversation with me. Otherwise, you're gonna be mad trying to blackball me and stuff. That ain't gonna do no good though. Too much content up. They gonna be watching these things for years, baby. Okay, that's enough of the ego. Cheat the man said, who is Herman Smalls? Like I said, nigga, into nigga career, he not nobody right now. Y'all think I be bull? Y'all act like y'all really don't know why Sarnetta pissed at me. Nigga. Say you don't know who Herman Smalls is, right? That's why I just told you why you don't know who he is. Say you don't know who Sanjetti is, so I can tell you why you don't know who he is. This shit deep. Y'all wouldn't know nobody from Sarnetta channel had he let me keep coming on it. Y'all only know Sarnetta because I wouldn't debate him. That's OG. I just like bullying him, but OG good all the time. If I get mad at OG, I'm just taking out all the people that follow him. Follow that nigga. Nah, let me stop bothering y'all. Y'all know me. I like to play with my ego sometimes, but I stands on it. I don't be capping. Herman Smalls is welcome to come on my channel. I'll interview him. Everybody who career ended, they welcome to come to my channel. I'll have you on. I'll help you get back on. I'm just gonna ask you one question. When I was ending your career, when we was debating and I was ending your career, did you feel it happening as it happened, or did you? Y'all know me, I would keep fucking with a digging dogs. I would make it if a nigga had a gun on him, he would shoot me. I mean, stop. I like you, 300. You need to come be on my channel. You know how to bring the laughs out. Like, you know how to bring the good content out, brother. It's a deep thing. Orlando Lawrence said, my gramps. Listen to Sunday. Sarnetta been around for a while, man, since I was a little kid. I'm 40, so he been out there on 25th Street since I was a youngin'. So the times have changed. When I was growing up, those was the goofies. Meaning those was the scam artists in New York. If you from New York, you know what I'm talking about. This ain't cap talk, this ain't jab talk. I'm just giving y'all history of New York and what y'all be watching. They been preaching out there for years. The Hebrew Israelites, nothing. So up until recent times, everybody in New York like, yeah, there's some crazy niggas. There's them crazy niggas that be talking all that weird shit. You know we live in politically correct time. So like truly Sonetta's like a fuck white people teacher. Kinda like the Hebrews is. It's like fuck white people, they could die, you get it? They hate feel shit. But you can't do that in today's time. So you see like everything is a little, chilled out a little bit. And so I'm just saying that so you can get the perspective when I say like niggas be like, man, they crazy, man. That's the niggas that's always angry. You hit it? And so then over time, even in the battle rap scene when Murder Mook was battling Loaded Luck, so he was like, that's what he was saying to him. Like, nigga, you be out there kicking knowledge beside that, and like, you get it? And that went over a lot of y'all heads, cause y'all ain't from that time. Like, y'all don't even remember Murder Mook and Loaded Luck's second battle, but so I go back a long time. This nigga walking over here with a machete. 300 said everybody left him. I sent Sonetta a give and receive for $100. I say that because I see what you say. When you said everybody left him, that's why I sent him $100. So like Sonetta gets used. Here's the science. Yeah, that's when Loaded Luck started let his hair get nappy and shit. Start wearing mad beads on his neck, getting mad diesel for no reason. A lot of people use Sonetta to get they shine, then they slide out on it. I suppose after that happens a while, then you become fucked up in your relationship skills. You get it? And so Sonetta do things wrong, but it's because of that. Meaning whoever was on Sonetta channel, he didn't had a problem of falling out with them. So you got to be, that's talent. Like how the fuck you have a problem with every goddamn person that ever been on your channel? You can make a mistake and speak. It. That's like pinpoint accuracy. See, that motherfucker is a sharpshooter. But that's like that because of that. Meaning half is his fault and half is a matter of him being used. So then he don't know how to deal. Like, he just needs to come get a one-on-one lesson. I'll teach him. He about due to have some wisdom. He been bringing forward people of wisdom for quite a while. He's still dumb as fuck, so that should show y'all like whoever he bringing forward, they ain't really a good teacher because the nigga ain't that smart yet. Like, he should be real smart, but he ain't. This ain't no cap either. Y'all know this real as fuck talk on the low. If I remove the labs, that motherfucker should be a genius. He been around everybody that y'all call wise, from Khalid Muhammad all the way up to now. Why the fuck Sonetta don't really know a lot of shit? That part. Bullshitting. I'm real with it. This ain't no cap to Sonetta. Even the OGs gotta get checked when they gotta, when they ain't on top of their shit. He started this shit, so he gotta be on top of this shit. Ain't no way out for him. You get it? I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to knock Sonetta out the way. Ain't no way out for him. He gonna be a part of this thing the right fucking way. He don't got no choice. We bullying this nigga into it. Like, don't make the nigga be right. Like, you won't be honorable, nigga. Like, fuck that. You need to get some of y'all on that motherfucking channel. Stop being all flip-floppity and, talking to the same old goof bags. Get back to what it was. Just real shit, and that's that. Friends is your friends. If they lost, they lost. It's just like you get it. You gotta get back on real time. Like I said, start bringing regular motherfucking people on that bitch. He not breaking no new people no more. I got love for Sonetta. Like I said, he helped me out on my way up. So I'm gonna tell him the real shit. It's a matter if he wanna listen or not. He might have like a real problem with me. I wouldn't know. Well, not like that. I mean, y'all know what I mean. I don't want to say that, but I'm young, he old, so get real. But we gotta get back to how y'all know him. You get it? Where he's securing himself, where he interview any fucking body. He ain't worrying about who blowing up. Meaning that's what made y'all like Sonetta. He wasn't like the other stars where he got like a pick. Oh, I'm too lit. I can't let this person be on my channel. Sonetta was gangster. He let any motherfucking body on his channel. He didn't give a fuck who they was. They could be an alcoholic. He'll let them speak. Like, fuck that. He probably get hella flack for that shit too, man. That's probably why he ain't as lit as he should be. But that's what made him him. He don't do that no more. He becoming like what y'all don't like. Where it's just the same old goofy motherfuckers just talking to each other, and you get it? It ain't real no more. He done made it too clear cut that, man, your shit orchestrated, bro. You get my point? And so once y'all kind of see that, that's when it get dry. When y'all see like, man, this shit orchestrated. It ain't. When his shit wasn't orchestrated, that's when y'all tuned in. When he just talking to niggas walking by on the street, and you like, yeah, I know this shit ain't orchestrated. They crazy. It was good then. Even I enjoyed it then. I don't watch it now either, cause like I said, man, you kind of can see it's orchestrated. It's like it's like pushing the narrative. Yeah, so, like I said, man, Sonetta gonna always have a place with everybody because he the OG, man. He responsible for a lot of us. Whether you talking Dr. Umar Johnson, Polite, whoever you could think of, and whatever problem that we all may have with him, he still gotta get his credit. You get it? Meaning he still gotta always be a part of the thing, cause he is. Like how you said, I seen you on Sonetta giving Herman Smalls the business. So a lot of y'all see me from his shit. You get my point? And so I'm not gonna. That's just how I am, though. I'm not gonna never make it like always apart. He just gotta get his shit together. I mean, he gotta stop. You need a conscious cleansing, man. You need to come see me for a conscious cleansing and a spiritual cleansing, man, and get some of that negativity he been building up all these years off of him, like out, like off his energy, off his mind. That way he could just flow like how he used to, where it just flow like. Get back to having debates and things, live ones, and not the weird orchestrated shit though. But it's a deep thing. Try to grasp. Thank you, sower of seed, for the give back. Meaning that's why y'all click around and stick around in here, cause y'all like, man, Solace just really, he's just real, man. He don't do politically corrects, but it's real. So you need that, cause YouTube get real fake. Meaning a small little bit of avenues on here that's real, they gotta stay that way. Cause it ain't too much left on here like that. Everybody kinda becoming goofy. You get it? When Wallow and Gilly ain't really had a shit together and it was slop. You get it? That's when it was like, yeah, I fucks with that shit. This gangsta, I like this. Once the corporation get them, then you slowly see it like withering away from what you don't really want to see no more. And so, like I said, it's important that those that have that real outlet gotta fight to keep it as unscripted as possible. Meaning the corporations think that the audience gonna have a problem if Wallow and Gilly have a fist fight right in the middle of a goddamn live. But the audience is real. So we like, nah, they family, that's what happens. Like, we expecting that. That's what they shit built on. They real cousins, my nigga. They be fighting and shit right in the middle of the studio for no reason. Real fight. Like, they not cap niggas, so if they happen to have a fight, it just happen to be a fight. But they love each other, so we tune in for that. Wallow and Gilly gonna argue when they might put hands on each other. Like, but that's what make they shit the shit. And so you see, slowly seeing it go away from that. It's becoming more politically correct. They're interviewing people. It's bringing the show down. Meaning Wallow and Gilly don't need nobody on their show. You get it? They just as lit as all the goofy ass niggas they have. And they don't like y'all watching it because they have this new guest. Y'all watching it because they, well, y'all slowly seem like, I guess they got a new audience now when all the old audience, y'all done clocked. So that's how it's like, you don't really know. You like, oh, nah, they still lit. Yeah, with a new audience. The old audience done clocked out. They watching something else now where they fighting and stuff. Y'all just like real shit. Y'all don't care, like. And so everybody got try to keep it as unscripted as possible. Meaning when they try to make you do your show in like a box or something, you got to fight for that and tell them, listen, man, my shit being out the box is what got me here. Trust me, you gotta let shit go out the box. That's how that's how you reach the pinnacles of things. When it's like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen with this shit too fucking edgy and crazy. I don't know. But that be the shit that blow to the moon, cause it's like, it's deep. It's like me, man. I'm still around. I got people going against me. You know, big heavy hitters, but I'm still around. You will figure they should have been able to get my channel wrapped up out of here. It's cause of that. Y'all don't know what I'm gonna say next. Y'all know it's gonna be some unscripted shit. Nigga might just blurt out like, yo, wide leg jean vagina ain't no good, man. Baggy vagina. You wanna stay away from bogging vagina. So that ain't a part of no script. They like, I like this nigga crazy, but I like that kind of talk. I like that kind of talk. I had to tell my little brother that. Man, stay away from that bogging vagina, man. That thrifty vagina is a such thing as that. It's a such thing as polyester palace PUSSY, man. You want the vagina that's like silk, Egyptian cotton. You know, Egyptian cotton feel like silk. That's all I be wearing. I shouldn't have said that. Y'all be dying to hate on it. I was wearing $1,000 shirts. The Egyptian cotton. Listen, man. Me being fly, that's what all of this shit is about, man. I mean, and everybody teaches the sun rises and sets. All these things happen just so Usyk can be fly. Like, everything in life is happening for me. Like, y'all here for me, so I can have somebody to talk to. You know, God get bored. You know, Big Usyk, you know, Big God get bored. So, you know, I have to have somebody to talk. I have to have somebody to talk to. So everything's just here for me. You know, this water, that's there for me. In case I want to strip down and get a little cool if it get too hot. These bugs is out here for me. In case I want to eat one of them. You know, I might need, you know, that extra umph. You know, one bug is the equivalent of a whole steak. So this shit deep. I got that real wisdom. One roach is the equivalent of drinking a whole gallon of milk. Like, this ain't cap talk either. Look that up, baby. We just don't like eating insects, but they are like, whoo. You can get a lot out of an insect, man. I mean, it don't take that much insects to equal a full course meal. Real talk. 3 fucking cockroaches is like the equivalent of a whole plate of food. Look this up. Y'all think I'm capping. Nothing I say is cap. Life just funny like that. We be overlooking stuff like that. And so the same way we eat, meaning we look at insects as that's disgusting, but eating a whole cow and removing the goddamn kidneys and all that shit is disgusting when you watching it before you cook it up. Insect ain't that nasty in comparison to that, but we just more familiar with that. You know, eating chicken and, get it? But the same way y'all eat these things, y'all can eat insects. It will just keep y'all from getting fat and shit, but y'all will still get the same amount of protein and things y'all need. without having to eat as much. Like I said, one insect is like the equivalent of at least a half a plate of food. They got a study on cockroach milk. I mean, cockroach milk is so powerful. Some of y'all are childish minded. You get it? So you like, Roachy, you're gonna be lost or stupid. But when you get past the judgment of things, meaning y'all have separated minds, judgmental minds, racist minds, y'all judge food, animals, all types of things. Certain animals is better. You get it? The same things y'all don't want done to y'all do to others. But when you're dealing with cockroaches, they have the most powerful milk on the planet. Meaning if we can get that milk, we could, but it would take a lot of cockroaches to get it. But that's probably the best milk on the planet. Ain't nothing older than cockroaches. So you got the grass. When you're dealing with cockroaches, you're dealing with close to the source of things. You dealing with the closest you gonna get to organic. Whatever it got to provide, it's as close to organic as you gonna get. And so, like I said, cockroaches is damn near prehistoric. You know? It's like finding a prehistoric cow or goat. The milk coming out that thing is gonna be 20 times more purer than the milk from the cow of today. You get it? That's the original cow. That's gonna be the original milk. And so roaches is like that. Any animals that go back to prehistoric times, they hold a lot of value in that way. It's just like those helmet crabs that I used to show you guys out here. I forgot the real names of them, but I call them helmet crabs. Man, those things are prehistoric like roaches. And so their blood is used to fight cancer. They're using their blood to fight COVID right now. That's why you don't see them out here anymore too much. They kind of killing them off and using them. But like I said, those is prehistoric creatures. And so, when you dealing with the prehistoric things that's still around, it's like indigenous men. They run around the forest butt naked. They don't got civilization, man. Them motherfuckers is prehistoric, man. Y'all don't know what they blood could do for y'all. That's why they will get slaughtered by the village. And niggas will literally collect their blood. Meaning this is happening. It sound like vampire shit, but this is what's happening in real life. Nigga will slaughter a whole indigenous village and take their blood, literally. String them up to a tree and drain them of their blood. They blood hold all types of antigens. Some of their blood is so pure it has no antigens. I don't think y'all grasp how powerful that is. Like a blood don't have no antigens on it, meaning the blood ain't got nothing on it. It's just pure blood. These are the indigenous people, when y'all come in contact with them, they just get sick just from seeing y'all. Like, it's because their blood don't have no antigens on it. Antigens on the blood is what fights what fights foreign blood. Meaning if you got AB blood, you have AB antigens. And so if someone with O blood's blood mixes with yours, your AB antigens are going to start to fight and reject it. You get it? Fight it off. Imagine if your blood had no antigens. Whatever blood is mixed with it would just, you get it? Fuck it over. It's just pure blood. And so you have indigenous people like that. Shit, you have a lot of people still in life like that. They ain't in the cities though. But if they come in contact with us, they get sick and die. Like the Sentinel Islands people. A lot of them still got that blood where it don't have no antigens. Meaning you have blood types that's not classified. Y'all are all just placed into 4 categories. A, B, AB, or O. And y'all are either classified negative or positive of it. But y'all are only classified into 4 categories, but we are not all in the category we are said to be. Meaning some of y'all have a blood that is not A, B, AB, or O, but it's similar to O, so they just tell you you O. You get it? This is a lot of people. I don't want y'all to think like a specific few. Most people don't fit into that four categories. But what they do is say, well, it's black motherfucker clothes. Meaning those is white categories for the most part. Caucasian categories. Black people, minorities, we just been being added into society. So they didn't give a fuck about nothing got going on with you. Meaning whatever categories y'all got going, who fucking cares? Y'all can just be a part of our shit. And so in that, you got a lot of black people walking around, a lot of y'all coming from islands and things like that. Minorities though. And your blood does not fit into A, B, B, or O. But your blood may resemble A somewhat. It goes with A somewhat, but it's not A. If it's A, it's a new rendition of A. You get it? Y'all can look this up. Meaning I follow everything going on with science. That's my thing, my subject. And so that's a real topic of stuff. That's a real subject amongst scientists. There being more bloods than the four that we have, and people just kind of being, well, your shit is close enough to A. You just A. You get it? Like that. This is a matter of, like I said, everything boiled back to colonization. So when America was colonized, you had indigenous men running around, butt naked. They ain't civilized. And so a lot of your people that are called black, man, y'all ain't nothing but indigenous people with clothes on. That's why we be getting sick so fast. You ever notice, like, if anything happened, it seemed like the black race, the first one to be fucked over by it. Then y'all be like, yeah, that's the conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory. We are the closest thing to the natural indigenous men that were running around in this land. We one level away from them. And so just coming into contact with them motherfuckers, they died. And so we one level away from that. Meaning black people could barely be around other races, truly. If another race has a sickness, black people gonna get afflicted by it. When COVID hit, we get all fucked over by it. But it's because a lot of y'all don't have the blood types y'all think. It's like I said, y'all one level away from indigenous people. Meaning y'all one level away from uncivilized and running around the forest butt-ass naked. And so y'all still have the genealogy of those people. Still got the blood like them. Yeah, y'all got little mixtures. But for the most part, a lot of black people, they still studying black people. Like I said, we the closest thing they can study to get an understanding of indigenous people, because they cannot study them. Come around them, they die. You get it? You cannot come around them if you a civilized person. Think of the Sentinel Islands people. Black people, the closest thing you got to them. For them to go around them and study them, they gonna die. Meaning they gonna give them disease. They ain't gonna be able to study them accurately because you studying the people you done diseased out just from coming in contact with them. And so blacks like the closest thing, meaning we can be around other races. Now, if these other races happen to get a little sick, we gonna be fucked over more than that other race. But it's the same with indigenous people. If white people come over here with the sniffles, these niggas just full blood start dying. Like, we one step away from them, meaning that's the ancestors. If you black, butt naked indigenous men running around this joint. We just found ourselves a little place inside some of the tribes and let ourselves get brainwashed out and just, come on into the new civilized way of living. But for the most part, this is why we have the most hardships. We still on indigenous mind, where it's like, nah, we do what we want. Y'all trying to trick us. Black people crazy. Say, nah, you trying to trick us, man. Fuck this shit. It don't matter what you do for black people. They always gonna tell you that, my nigga. Nah, you trying to trick us. It's that indigenous spirit. They already know, like, nah, if I ain't butt naked running around, it's a trick involved, period. Right? It gotta be. Until titties and asses hanging out again, this shit is all a trick. And so black people on the low, they kind of know that in the back of their mind. They like, nah, Africans used to run around Africa butt naked. We used to do that over here. Until we could do that again, it ain't right. Meaning until people could walk around butt naked again without getting raped and shit like that, because men got mental problems, it ain't right. And so, we far from that place where y'all could walk around butt naked, because people disturbed. So it ain't right. So I mean, it ain't right out here. So grass. But the wisdom goes deep, meaning when you're dealing with nationalities, indigenous people, and, different blood types, I hold a lot of wisdom on that. But that's a really long topic of discussion, meaning that's about a 50 hour. That's a really long subject. But the same way you pull on in wisdom from this little part, and you like, yeah, some certain things he said in there was kind of powerful. It's going to help me with my understanding. So like that, if I just speak on it in a certain order and just go on for hours, then y'all will see like, okay, I get everything now. This shit ain't really that deep. It's simple. It's all a matter of colonization. The same thing they doing now over in the Amazon. Wherever you got natural rainforests, so you gonna have countries being developed in those parts. Of course, America was that at one point in time. Rainforest. So when that happens, the indigenous people that's running around in that rainforest, they like the animals, butt naked. They kind of sinned against, killed. Those that ain't killed, they taught the sorceries or the systematics, meaning they're brainwashed into going against themselves. Basically give up their own home and become workers in their own place. Their descendants, reap this hardship. Because they don't even know it's their place no more. They think they visitors there. And so this is where we are. We visitors of America, just doing our work, trying to keep the place together. But in all reality, our ancestors was here first. So life is deep. Y'all have to grasp. Peace and wisdom, Draco the Peaceful Soul, Orlando Lawrence. Y'all make sure y'all be conscious of y'all names too. Y'all give yourselves a lot of times names of death. A lot of the ancient Egyptian, the Kemetic followers, a lot of them do that, and them not understanding that ancient Egyptian teachings have to do with the dead. You have the Book of the Dead. You have you have the Neteru. Every aspect of the science dealing with ancient Egypt has to do with the dead coming forth into life. You get it? Coming forth by day. That's what that means. Like the dead manifesting out. And so the names y'all be adopting all have to do with death. So be mindful of these things. Y'all afflict yourselves. Names is important. Damn, it's 7 o'clock. And so I want to say this one thing before I slide out. I'm not going to slide out right now, but I'm not sure when I will. And so I want to say this one thing before I do. And I'll go more in depth on it in its own video. But in regards to you guys giving back, so there has to be a point when y'all giving back comes to an end. But y'all can still receive wisdom. You get my point? And so I have to adjust myself and get a plan together, where I no longer need anything. You get it? Meaning I have to start positioning myself to be self-sustained all the way. Meaning I already know how to be self-sustained, but grooming my mind into that, and start aligning things for it to be like that. That would be the only way the give back would be able to come to an end. So that's the point I'm making. I have to figure that part out. Meaning I have to have my own little island where I grow my own food and do my own thing, and I'm not dependent on the city in any way. And that I wouldn't need money. I would have resources. If I want money, I would just trade resources or whatever. You get my point? But like I said, the give backs have to come to an end at some point. But you guys are far from that because most of you guys don't give back. But I'm just saying that for those that do, or those that, plan to, or however it works. I'm not one of those types of people, meaning I really live a balanced, humble life. And so, I'm 39. Let's say I'm teaching to 80. From 50 to 80, y'all should just be able to learn from me for free. No give back needed. But y'all have to still give back and be balanced. I will just probably say, give it to, this child. They gonna have a whole list of kids in this world. They don't know me, but I know them. Like, go give $1,000 to this child. I would be teaching like that. Go visit this family, give them this give back. But like I said, I'll come back and do a deep video explaining more in depth. For now, you guys make sure y'all give back. I'm going to make sure I start making that a reality. Raised Raw said, crazy how you're on the eastern coast, literally by the water, and I'm on the western coast and can be at the beach in 45 minutes. Peace and wisdom. I'm not sure what you're saying. But yeah, I'm right up on the water. I can get in there if I want. The elder was just walking. He was getting blue crabs. When the tide recede, a lot of people come out to get crabs. Like, they got these nice blue ones. They like a light blue color. I guess they taste a little better, but they say they don't got as much meat as the other ones. But I guess they taste better. People come out here for their different reasons. Meaning a lot of people in this neighborhood, they still live off the land. So a lot of people got chickens in their yard. A few houses from mine, there's a cherry tree. Sometimes I'll walk by, I might eat a few. The elder that was getting the crabs, he went and got him a bag full before the animals eat them. So like I was saying, over here, a lot of people still kind of live off the land. It's still a little half back in the day. You see people at the sunflower plants getting sunflower seeds, take them home and eat those. People come out here, fish. You got turtles, all types of things out here. Crabs, mussels, shrimps, whatever you like. So you kind of feed the whole neighborhood. If you in the fresh, real organic food. Indeed, Raised Raw, I grasp what you're saying. Orlando Lawrence said, what are the importance of bees in there, honey? I have a private video where I explain how bees are no different than women. And we can use bees to create breast milk. And so in that video, I kind of broke down the importance of bees and their honey. Become a member of the channel and I'll send you that vid. It's almost time for me to go eat. If you want to lose weight, sit in the sun for a while. If you want to get fat, go sit in this shit. If you want to get fat, go to jail and go to the hole. It's dark there, you'll get fat. That correlates with shade and darkness. Light with light. If you're fat, eat outside under the sun. Now, if you guys have any more questions, or if I missed anyone's questions, you may want to put it now. I'm about to slide out. I have completely dried myself out, meaning that's what talking does. On top of that, I'm sitting under the sun, which is even worse. But speaking is a costly thing. Like I said, I've dried myself out. I need to go get some water. Food. Vagina, just a little bit. I don't need the whole vagina, just a little bit. Fellas know what I'm saying. Fellas know what I'm talking about. See, I want some vagina. Nah, I just want like a little bit. I just got like a little taste for a little bit of vagina. Like, I don't want like the whole sex. Just like a little taste. Like, I don't want a whole plate of food. I just want like a little. I just got a little taste for some food. Like, I just got a little taste for some vagina. Peace and wisdom. The Kundalini is a deep thing. I have these videos up already. Like I said, I'm getting a little dried out. So I'll come back. I'll come back and maybe write down some of you guys' questions. The Kundalini has to do with orgasming, though. So when it speaks of the coiled energy at the base of the spine, it is speaking of... It is speaking of the coccyx, which is coiled in the same way, but more than that, it is speaking of the energy that's pushed out. Meaning the energy doesn't coil at the base of the spine and pop out the head. It pops out the other head. Penis hole head. So like I said, Kundalini has to do with orgasm. Orgasming has to do with awakening. And so I have a video breaking that down, but I'll have to come back another day and do it. Cause I'm all dried out. Big U says, salam shalom. Hopefully you all grasp. Salam shalom.